So we've been in business for about 8 years now. Our customers very much count on us to educate them the right way, and our business is very much built on education, and educate first and sell second. That's what we've always been about, and depending on how successful we are in building the knowledge base of our customer and getting folks up the learning curve that, realistically our products carry, the more successful they are, the better we are in setting up their futures, as well as realistically, we're building livelihoods for people across the country, and it's something to be proud of, and certainly something that we've enjoyed being a part of, and it's a fulfilling experience knowing that what we do supports the lives of individuals and families across the United States.
One of my most positive experiences at Heat Press Nation actually happened just recently. It was getting closer to Mother's Day, and a customer on the phone had placed an order for a press that they were expecting to have as a gift. So I got to talking with the individual, trying to understand what they were going to be using their heat press for. Through that interaction with the customer, we were actually able to determine that there was a better machine to suit their needs, and it was in stock. The joy that I heard over the phone, letting them know that they were going to have that Mother's Day gift and it was going to be something that was going to better suit their needs, really meant a lot to me. Being able to be a part of that process and seeing someone learn with the information that I was providing was a really special feeling. I hadn't really been a part of something like that in that capacity before, and there wasn't really anything like it.
We deal with a lot of customers on a daily basis, and definitely the most satisfying part is when there's a situation that wasn't great and you turn it into a good situation, and you create that relationship with the customer. And I have a lot of customers that come back, and we have great relationships, and it's beyond work. Now we have personal relationships, and it's something that continues to grow, and we see them every day, and I'm their go-to guy, and it's a good feeling.
A personal goal that I've always had, and I feel like this has been translated all the way across the organization, is to have the mindset of, in the beginning of your tenure here versus the end of your tenure here, you leave here with a dramatically higher amount of soft skills and hard skills. You're a better, more well-rounded individual, as well as better, more rounded professional. And I feel like we've done a good job in accomplishing that. We've been able to create a fun environment, an environment that I feel like folks, and I certainly do, enjoy being a part of, and being a part of the friendships that we have here, as well as also being mindful of it being a professional environment and doing right by professional standards of conduct. Sure, we have fun and we joke and play around with one another day to day, but also we're serious when we need to be serious, and we get things done and we execute based on timetables, and we strategize amongst each other, and have fun while doing it. I feel like that's the most important thing that we strive to not only continue to organically grow, but also maintain what we've been able to grow. And I feel like the entire team has been mindful of that and growing while also protecting. It's been pretty cool to see.
I think a big part about this job is that they really cater to what your strengths are. So I started as a sales representative, and I gained a lot of knowledge and tools to kind of lean towards more customer service, but they really cater to your strengths, and as you grow in this company, they see that and they kind of put you where you fit best, and it's a really good feeling knowing that your strengths are being utilized.
Whatever suits your needs will be the position that you hold. Whatever you're best in, what your special skill is, we always try to target that. We always try to make sure that what you're doing is something that you enjoy and something that you're good at, so we're all most effective in our positions.
People are happier with things that they're particularly good at, and so perhaps you may come in with a preconceived notion that you're strong in this, but over time, hopefully we can have a open conversation with myself and the other managers, along with the staff member, in what aspects of their job and what functions that they particularly enjoy and what they're particularly strong in executing day to day. And as functions increase over time, then we're able to tailor their role further into their strength, and By doing that, you're happier coming into work day to day, you're more fulfilled walking out the door at the end of the day, and you're more excited to come into work day in and day out. And so we've been able to accomplish that pretty well over time.
So I think one of the reasons why I really like working here is the people. And it might sound a little cheesy, but it's true. When I first interviewed here, I interviewed with the head of business development and then also with the customer service manager. And I thought it was really interesting because it was definitely different than any other interview I'd ever been in. Just kind of the questions they were asking me, and I can kind of see like even they had this like kind of like the chemistry. It was really neat, and that sat really well with me. So then later on, when I got the offer for the job, I was like, I had another offer on the table actually from a different place I'd interviewed, but I just wanted to be here. It seemed like a really cool place to work at. The people. And you'll see if you join the team, you'll see people really care about each other here, really look out for each other. There's no real corporate like kind of competition. It's not a dog eat dog world here. It's just, you know, everybody's real friendly. Everybody looks out for each other here, and I think that's something very rare in all the places that I've worked. And I thought that was really great. And
the fact that, you know, being a part of something that's continually growing. It feels great knowing that you're part of something bigger, and that's only getting bigger, so it's definitely a good place to be.
I would describe Heat Press Nation as a fast-paced environment, a positive and friendly atmosphere, and somewhere you're always learning something new. I feel when you're allowed to be yourself in the workplace, you're really able to be a better employee. At Heat Press Nation, I do feel like an individual and not just another number.
We all get along very well. We make sure that any issues that arise are resolved in a really diplomatic manner. We are all friends here. We're all very close, and I feel that that's very important when working at a company because the pay is just one aspect of working. A big aspect is the people that you're interacting with, and we really all try to treat each other fairly and be kind towards each other, just very courteous because everybody deserves respect in the workplace, and we do our best to make sure that we all provide that for each other.
Some of the perks of working here are being part of a great team environment and knowing that you have the support of your coworkers if you have any questions, any concerns, or maybe you have a customer asking a question that you don't really know how to answer. You know someone's gonna have an answer for you and they're gonna be willing to try to help you find that answer. We also have company outings that we try to go to pretty frequently. We have Friday lunches and, you know, a snack room that's almost always fully stocked. This is really great because sometimes, you know, we can get stressed out here. It's a really high-paced environment. It's great to be able to bond with coworkers, going out and having fun and, you know, not always just seeing each other at work where, you know, sometimes it can be a little bit stressful. It's really great to boost morale so we come back ready and, you know, higher energy and, you know, ready to work the next day.
One of the perks of working at Heat Press Nation is the familiarity we get to develop with the equipment and materials of the heat press industry. Being able to educate and inform customers with that knowledge is a totally different level of communication when you know exactly what you're doing. A number of us have actually gone into business on our own, using the skills that we've developed working hands-on with the equipment here.
If you're considering joining the team, I would definitely recommend for it. I've been here just a little bit over a year, and I gotta say it's the best place I've ever worked. And I'm not just hyping it up because I'm on camera or because I know the boss is gonna watch. It's the truth because I'm still here. There's some people here who've been here. The company's very young, and we still have, I believe, employees number 2, 3, and 4 still working here, which to me was another one of the things that made me want to join. Was I was like, wait, they're still here? Like, that's really cool. The turnover rate is really low, and to me it's not just a statistic, it's a real life fact that people love working here. I love working here. It's a great place to be. The culture here is we look out for everybody and not just each other, which we do, but it's also we look out for our customers, pretty much everybody involved in this big thing that is Heat Press Nation, you know, from our vendors to our customers to our staff, everybody matters. And of course here at the staff too, but the customers matter. Pretty much everybody involved in the supply chain matters. It's just a really great culture to be a part of. And I gotta say, it's not something that I've seen in other places that I've worked. So I think it makes this place really special.